And we're live. Hello. Hi. I'm just saying this. I know there's no people here, but I'm saying this for when I watch back over, just introducing. Hello, everyone. It's me, John. I'm back again. Obama. Hi, Josh. Nice to see you're the first person here. First thing I see is Obama. That's nice. Hi. Okay. So, hello, everyone. It's John. Sorry I haven't been like doing anything on the channel in like 2 months. Finals kind of got me messed up. Wacky Slosh. Hi, Logan. Hi, Logan. Nice to see you're here. It can only go downhill from here. That's what I'm saying, dude. No, but yeah. Okay, so I got a better laptop for streaming, so that's cool. Brennan Wright. What's up? Yo, Brennan Wright. I haven't talked to you in years. What's up? Oh, we got 4 people here. Dang. I have permission to call you while you stream. Yeah, hang on a second, actually. Just give me a few minutes, mate. You can call me in a second, but like I'm gonna get the stream going a little first. Um. So, anyways, 4 people here. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I haven't. Sorry, the channel has been like defunct since Halloween. I kind of just like finals kind of kicked my butt, so I just can't really like haven't been motivated to do videos. The feeling of homophobia. How have you been? I mean, I've been pretty good, Brennan. It's nice to see you because like we haven't spoken since I was a freshman in high school. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna send this link out to people. All right, let's see. I'm going to. All right, homophobia is like the final boss of my life. That's so true. So true. Can we get some Weezer in this chat? I mean, no, Logan, not Tweezer. Oh God. Okay. Coop appears. Where is Coop? Peaser. It'd be cool if Coop was here. That'd be awesome. So, anyways, hey, hope you guys are doing all right. First stream I've done in like, how long's it been? Like 5 months? I haven't done that many streams this year. I've realized that. I should probably fix that, even though the year is almost over. So might not be easy to do that. Behold, I've appeared. What's up, Jack? I haven't talked to you in a while. Nice to see you're here. 8 people in just 3 minutes. Wow. BRB just text me when ready, I guess. Okay. All right, mate. So, anyways, guys. Nice couch. Thanks, Robbie. Nice to see you here. Um so yeah, just I'm trying to just hanging out. That's all the stream is, just hanging out. Anything interesting happen with you guys? Tell me something funny. It's something that I can like read and like can talk about, make a story about. I don't know. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna try and see if like how my phone like looks whenever I like. Okay, so Gordon. Hang on, if I get it back, like fuck, no, if I gotta get closer. Yeah, there we go. It's Gordon. Yeah, I was just doing a test to see how it looked. Um, yeah. So just hanging out, doing stuff. I have a story about. Oh my god, no, Jack. That is a good. That's a good. Yeah, that's a good one. Buh. Yeah, buh. John, talk about this hit upcoming show of yours. Logan, I should probably tell you that I've got like 20 of those at once. I don't know which one you're talking about. uh, erm, what the plum? I got a show coming up on HBO Max. Never mind. How about that one? That one about the trains doing totally normal train things, where they did the thing. You guys are gonna make me have a stroke. All trains stop. Oh, that one. Yeah, Logan, sorry, but I kind of just like forgot about that. I'm gonna film like I have 5 weeks off for break, so I'm gonna like work on that while I'm thinking about it. How about the one? What one? Quiet Pieces. Oh yeah, Pieces and Quiet. Something interesting about Pieces and Quiet actually. I was meaning I was meaning to not announce this so soon, but Mr. W332, aka Logan, has been helping me a lot in like rewriting some of the Pieces and Quiet like episodes, like the upcoming episodes, as well as some of the lore to make it more like comprehensive. And yeah, I feel like Pieces and Quiet. I haven't worked on Pieces and Quiet 3 since like last year because like I just don't feel like working on stuff if I'm not like interested. Yeah, Jesh, while I'm thinking about it, you're still casted as a truck, which I think is funny and cool. I hope you're okay with that because your truck voice in episode 2 was funny. I might have to give you a bigger role as like a truck who speaks like fully comprehended sentences. I might be doing something with the trucks later on. Who knows? Who knows what I'm going to do with the trucks and Pieces and Quiet? I mean, who knows? Who knows? Okay. I've got some stuff I'm planning. What are you planning, Dapper? What do you have in the works? What you got that you're working on? Actually, while I'm thinking about this, I'm gonna put this in the Shippy server. Spoiler: James blows up a continent. Yeah, he also blows up a Chipotle bathroom. Actually, not a Chipotle, Wendy's bathroom. I have plans too. One might say part two plans. Allow me to explain. Coughs aggressively. I like the coughs aggressively. That's funny. James joins Weezer. I don't know anything about Weezer. So how have you guys been doing? It's been a while since I've done something like this. Just talk, just tell me stuff. I haven't done a stream in a while. My brain's kind of like mush. There's so much microplastics in my brain. So I just can't really think of much to talk about unless someone like trips a wire in my brain. Weezer, I hardly know her. That's good. That's a good one, Jack. That is a very good one. Mm. Wheeze. That was a wheeze. We've been streaming for not even 10 minutes, and holy cow, don't say what this is for, but whatever, I'll tease. Bar has been partially designed. Oh, has he now? Hey man, just finished making some Buckeyes. Rocket Science 42. Who are you? Like, who are you? Isn't Weezer the thing? Henry, isn't that thing that Henry did to those boys? Planning on making a railway series about a branch line that is the only branch. This is the only branch line on the whole railway, and on Sodor, but somewhere else. It me, Brennan. Hi, Brennan. Nice to see you're here. I think we have like 2 Brennans here now. That's pretty base. I can't pop my knuckles. I just can't. Okay. No, but yeah, Dapper. I think that idea is like, I think it's interesting. Like just one branch line on a railway. Hey gamers, are you talking about Fortnite? Sure, Strawberry. I guess we are now. So what do y'all think about Fortnite? Um when I think of Fortnite, I think of Mr. Beast Fortnite or like Thanos from Fortnite. I hate it. That's a yeah, I understand that, Logan. I use the 2 weeks very well. What do you, 2 weeks? What do you mean by 2 weeks? No, no, I'm not even gonna pretend you guys were talking about Fortnite. I just love bringing up my favorite game. I just love bringing up my favorite game whenever I can. Ah, yes, thank you, Memphis, Tennessee. Fortnite. Yeah, yeah, that is true. That is very true, Jack. Thank you. Dang, I need like more people to join the stream. I think it'd be funny. Hey man, can I come over for the stream? Sorry, Brennan, but I don't really allow people to like jump in the stream whenever. I just that's just something I don't do. I've been thinking about doing like a remake of the Twin Engines Railway Super that turns it into a psychological horror when one of the characters realize they've experienced it before. That is certainly something, Josh. That is what? Welcome to Tilted Towers. Let me introduce myself. My name is Memphis, Tennessee. Except for me, apparently. Yeah, I guess. I dressed up as the goth cat for Halloween. Don't regret it. It was pretty neat. Yeah, I think I remember that. Goat emoji. Holy moly. TBH, do it. TBH, do it. I love seeing the silly trains get traumatized. Yeah, I do that too. I get so tilted at the towers. Yeah, I do that too. Poop emoji. Yeah, I do that too. As opposed to me who gets towers at the tilted. That just doesn't make any sense. All right, so anyways, 11 people, but yeah, the conversation is very very diverse. Trauma induced choo choos taste better when they're track masters. Hey! Hey! Yeah, you get it. You really get it, Logan. Spacey, Schmello. Who are you? Like Spacey. Who are you? Like genuinely. I don't know who you are. Sorry. Let's get Samson. Oh no way. Samson from college? No, wait, really? No way. CVM? Let's go. I just see you're here. That's awesome. How did you? Oh, that's right. I'm not surprised you found this. I shared one of my videos. Flavel gang, let's go. Small world, eh? Here's a couple things I think about the railway thing. I love this emoji. It's a pretty funny emoji. The dab. Thank you, Meme. The YouTube emote, like the chat emojis, are hilarious. What is this emoji? Laughter. Me. These emojis, the goat. Okay, people, 10 a.m. Santa's coming to town. Now I wait for a response. This one. What is that? That's crazy. The monkey. Let me get Santa. Yeah, yeah, you get it. You get it, Strawberry. Bro, Violent Night was a movie. Tank Engine Express. Shadow, I'm not in GM Construct. I'm in my home. I know him. I know him. Gay people. Okay, people. Santa, give me coal flavored chocolate. That, well, what? Bro is in GM. I'm not in GM Construct. I'm not in GM Construct. I'm in my home. Stop saying I'm in the theys and the gays. Yeah, yeah, love them. Are you broadcast? Oh my god, y'all just roasted my background. I don't know what. Are you broadcasting from the back rooms? I've started a revolution. Yeah, Shadow, you really have started a revolution. Why can't I move my eye? Why can't I move my eyes? Why can't I move my mouth? Is this an internal dialogue? I can't see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku! That's a good one. I love quoting the Sonic fan dubs. They're really funny. You know that wall is kind of boring view. Important streams like this should have a panoramic view. I agree. I agree. I'm the greatest. Just watch me fly by. The Sonic fan dubs are engraved into my brain. That is so true, Strawberry. That they are engraved in my brain too. Like for example, "Hi, Shadow, is me the devil. I love you. Look out! There's snow about." Gordon has confidence, and that's what most men lack. Oh man, sick me never. Yeah, Alec Baldwin Gordon is so funny. Like, unironically. Get out of my way! New idea. Oh, God. That's not good. New idea. Adultery. Well, Gordon lacks in intelligence. He makes up in confidence. I mean, to be fair, Logan, Gordon's pretty intelligent, I think. He's pretty smart. He's smarter than what most people give him credit for. He's not just like dumb himbo muscle man. Anyways, my drip is immaculate, Mr. President. Buh. Should I buy Goat Simulator 3 right now? I didn't know there was a 2. When do they make the second one? I'll show that Trevor how to run an orchard. Just watch me fly by. Get out of my way. They skipped 2. Doesn't exist. Oh, so we're running on iPhone rules now. It goes 6, 7, 8, 10. Did they do an 11? I can't remember. Look out! There's snow about! I should probably rename this stream to just me doing Alec Baldwin Gordon impressions. He's smart when he isn't stuck up his own tender. That's true. That is true. Yeah, they did. We have an iPhone 13 now. Brennan, I have a 14. Where's the math? The math ain't mathin'. I have one. Oh my lord. There's an iPhone 19. You know that, right? I thought it was iPhone 14. It is 14, Samson. Henry's funnel is small. Agree or agree? Percy? I have a series idea. It's great. Math. Yeah, they did an 11. John, you're so lucky I'm a phone expert. That's right, Strawberry. You hyper fixated on the iPhones for a while. Thank you. Dear Math, why don't you solve your own problems? They're just dependent. They're overly dependent. His funnel is decent, if not forgettable. I want an iPhone 9. There's a 43 iPhone. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Meth. Jesse, we need to cook. Yo, Mr. White, I can't make meth. I'm not saying the B word on stream. I don't have the morality to do it. We're on the 14 now, 15 next year. Fascinating. At what point are they just going to skip over a number? Maybe Snoopy live in a 2042. Yeah, honestly, let's play Spot the Difference in iPhone 13 and 14. I can't tell the difference because I have a 14. You know what's funny, guys? I've always been so late to the jump with new iPhones because my dad every couple of years, my parents they upgrade to new phones, and then I just get their old phone. So like up until November of this year, like from January 2020 to November of this year, I had an iPhone 8. I was using an iPhone 8. The only reason I got it replaced with a 14 was because the battery was getting just like so bad. Yo, Mr. White, I'm in Resident Evil. Hey, hi Biscuit Cat. Hi Biscuit Cat Productions. Hello Biscuits. Hello. I still use an iPhone 16 or 6. May how what's the conflict? No. Literally Balladrin. Hey, yo, Mr. White. I'm on Soro, Mr. White. That gold dust hits. Jesse, that's crack. Yo, Mr. White, I did a full 180. That's crazy. Bro predicted the iPhone 16. I'm getting on a 6S. I'm getting a new phone later. Literally Ballast Wayne, literally Ballahu, literally Ballad Whale. That is so. Who is Balla? Who is Balla in the Railway series lore? That's got to be a person. There's Ballahu, Balladrin, Ballast Wayne, Ballad Whale. Balla these nuts. The Express does not stop at Balladrin. You know, one of these days, I'm going to do a funny, and I'm going to have the Express stop at Balladrin. Not even reading my base concept of awesomeness. What is your concept, Logan? I'm trying to scroll. So, new idea. Gordon dies and goes to Train Heaven, where he meets Train God, who is unironically biblically accurate Toby, and is sent back to complete a quest. Isn't that just like the plot of Steven Universe? Or like a different show I'm thinking of? What is biblically accurate Toby? What is biblically accurate Toby? Toby was not in the Bible. At least I didn't think he was. Dude, spawn a next bot. Hey, yo, running away from next bot video gets like 3 million views. Yes, he was. How was he in the Bible, Logan? Please explain to me. Ugh. Toby is a sphere. Hi, Matt. Hi, Lego Master Matt. Hi. Hi. Hello. I don't have to explain myself to the uncultured. Hi, Matt. Hi. Hi, Matt. Nice to see you. How are you this fine winter evening? I'm fine. It's cold, but I'm fine. He took 2 of the same animals from the farms and villages. Tobal has arisen. Biblically accurate, Toby is a sphere. Oh, that reminds me. Hang on. I gotta find something. Please tell me I can find this. You guys will never believe this. But spherical Toby is real. This is real merch that Mattel sold in 2015. I saw it at Walmart. He's real. And he's out for blood. The toe ball. 2015 was a really weird time for Thomas the Tank Engine. Like, just in general. The toe ball is real. The toe ball. The toe ball is real. Can we get much higher? So high. I love how the pictures for these rail roller ball things are just so bad. So Toby went all Noah's Ark and took them all to the main line. Yeah, that's about right. Thanks for the emoji spam, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah. These are me when toe ball. That's so true. That is so true. You know what? I'm gonna send this link to Sweeney. See if Sweeney has anything to say about it. Shoot, am I gonna have to copy this link again? All right, I'm sending it to Sweeney. See how that goes. Hey Matt, say something funny. Say something that I can laugh at and then turn into a conversation because I know you can. I know you have that ability. Brenda Marie's dead. 70th anniversary heartbreak. What does that mean, Dapper? What does that mean? It's too cold outside. I don't know about you guys. It's just way too cold. I can't do it. It's so cold. I can't do it. I just got out of the shower there. Make that a talking point. Okay. That's actually a really interesting talking point. The Milwaukee Road. I prefer the Milwaukee none of it because Milwaukee's not a real place. So, I do not personally respect people who take showers at night. Those are what I like to call heathens. I do not. No. Wow. Yeah, I don't respect them. I just don't respect people who take showers at night. I don't get it. Take a shower in the morning cuz like what happens is if you go to sleep like immediately after taking a shower, if you take a shower and then you go to bed, your hair gets all greasy and messed up in the when you're sleeping. And then you wake up and it's just like you got bedhead. Sorry, I have to get up at 7 to be out at 8 tomorrow. How long are your showers, Matt? Are you in there for an hour? My hair doesn't get greasy, that's a you problem. Is bedhead not like an issue with anyone else at all? My hair getting greasy must be like a shower at night, and at least I braid my hair. Good for you, Dapper. But my hair is clearly not long enough to braid, so I can't really do that. I just slap my hat on. You sleep with a hat on? My hair is so much greasy you could run a car off it. Do you not have the 40 minutes of existential dread in the shower? Matt, I can't afford to have 40 minutes of existential dread. I have my existential dread everywhere but the shower. The shower, I want to be in and out as fast as possible. You know, I wash my hair, I wash whatever else needs to be washed, like my feet. Do all that, and then I'm out in like 15 minutes. Help, I dropped my chicken. Logan, no, don't drop your chicken. Anyway, I feel so pretty, not gonna lie. Good for you. I'm so mad the dog ate it. The dog ate what the dog doing? What the dog doing? My hair personally looks best the day after I take a shower, so like up yours. Up yours, shoddy. Up yours. Don't up yours me. I won't stand for that. Your mother. How about your mother? Your mother is a very respectable woman. That dog was really screwed up, bruh. What the dog doing? Play Choo Choo Charles Live. I don't really want to. I don't play video games, Matt. You have to understand. I don't play video games live on stream. I can't right now. No, I can't. First of all, I don't have my stream going on a computer. Well, I mean, I do have it on a computer, but it's pointed at me, and I don't know the technical stuff of having locomotive edibles. That's just Henry Walsh Cole. Do it. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to abide by your demands. You're not my dad. Do it. Oh, that looks like James. It looks like James in season 1. Play Minecraft and build the capital of Rome. Rome's not real. What are some things I should do? Hey, did y'all see that Clive Spong is trending on Twitter? Rome is my favorite RWS character. Rome? What's that even mean? Where else could I share the stream link with? Who else could? Grr, you should call me right now. Be busy. Sorry about that, family. Share the stream on LinkedIn. I don't even have LinkedIn. Gay nerds fighting. I agree. So I went to the dollar store the other day, and I found this. It's a 4 set of DVDs like hit era DVDs from like 2012. It says 2012 on it, so I assume. Yeah. Share the stream on Etsy. Share it on Google Hangouts. I don't even have Google Hangouts. Or do I? No, I don't. You have to say Thomas and Friends crossover with Cyberpunk 2077. It'd probably be like really glitchy. No, but yeah, I got this. I found this at the dollar store. I don't know how I found it, but I found it. A lot of really good stuff. It's got Calling All Engines, which means it's automatically based. Calling All Engines is the best Thomas special and the best model Thomas special. The Great Discovery is not that good. And there it went. Okay. However, the interesting thing about that set of DVDs is that it came with a map. It came with a Thomas map. You should do a Jackbox. I really should do a Jackbox stream. Talking about which of the big four is better is the train equivalent of politics. Honestly, Shadow, you could really like make politics out of anything train related in terms of like debates. No, but I got this map. I got this map of the island of Sodor. And the interesting thing is that is that the one box set with the Sodor map? It is, Dapper. It is. The interesting thing about this map is that it's the one from the Blue Mountain Mystery promotional video. So yeah, here it is. This map is really weird to me, like not gonna lie. Knew it. Wait, is it? Yeah. There's a lot of weird stuff on here. Let me try and like pull it up. Like for example, as you can see here, the Skarloey Railway is down here at Croven's Gate. And it goes all the way up to Skarloey and Rheneas, which is up there around the lake. However, it keeps going for quite a while. And apparently the Blue Mountain Quarry is right here, which that makes sense. That makes sense. However, the Skarloey Railway continues going over the Peel Godred and over to here, which I don't know where this is supposed to be. Judging by the line that's going down from here, I'd say this is like an early take on Ulfstead, I think. Were they like planning Ulfstead in 2012 to like be a narrow gauge, standard gauge type connection? If so, that's pretty cool. Because like Farquhar's right here based on this quarry looking thing. Like Farquhar's right here. And there's Ulfstead. So like, is this like, and I guess it kind of makes sense because Gordon's Hill is right here. And Marin would be right here. And Wellsworth would be back there because it splits off and goes down. So I guess this is. Oh, here's another weird thing. Oh wait, is that a different line? Is that a different line? I'm not sure. That's weird. Hang on. No, hang on. So apparently the Ulfstead branch line goes up from Marin, meets up with the Skarloey Railway, and then meets up with the Arlesdale Railway? That doesn't make sense. Why is it meeting up with the Arsdale Railway? This is the Arsdale Railway, by the way, because this is the CGI cannon. And so since the CGI cannon, it goes up to Duck's branch line. It goes from Arlesboro West. And these missing tracks right here is the Old Mid Sodor. So why is the Ulfstead branch line connecting with Arlesdale? That doesn't make any sense. And this doesn't say anything about Toby's branch line, which, it's the CGI cannon. Toby's line doesn't exist here. This is the Arsdale Railway. So I'm confused. This thing confuses me. One really funny thing I should probably add about this map is the fact that Great Waterton is right here, but there's no tracks leading to it. So it's like, that's interesting that Great Waterton hasn't been discovered yet in the CGI canon. What else is there on this map? Oh, here's something weird. Apparently, so here's the Kirk Ronan line right here. That would be Kelsthorpe Road, or just Kelsthorpe, I prefer. Goes down here. This is where Rolf Castle would be, and then down here is where Kirk Ronan is. However, there's another line that just goes down here, and that's where the Sodor Airport is. And then there's just another place that just ends right there. I don't get that. What else could I add about this? It's pretty standard stuff, being just like a Railway Series map with just TV stuff thrown on it. Like there's the ballot, there's like the Normanby branch like through here. Diesel Works is right up here at Vickerstown. Callan Castle's up there, which it makes sense. Maithwaite is up there for some reason, which that doesn't make sense because Thomas's branch line is right here. Duck's branch, the main line. Yeah, that tracks. That does track. There's no loop line, like Unlucky Tug said, so I guess he's just a little silly. Yeah, it's a funny kid map. Sorry for boring you guys with the map, with the Sodor map. Anyways, geez, I lost a lot of people. I'm located near the top of the map. What do you mean by that, Logan? Wait, that might be the... Hang on. That might be the Coldy Fell. What do you mean by that, Shadow? Coldy Fell's up here in orange. That was canon. That's canon. In the Blue Mountain Mystery promotional video, Mr. Percival he runs the Coldy Fell, and the Coldy Fell's up here because this is where Kirk Mashan is. Let me in. Let me in. It most likely never will because Stanley has been seen being a shunter at Knapford. Maybe they could do something different with the cannon. Maybe Stanley's just already there, and then he comes in, he starts taking charge, and everybody starts liking him. Wait, why is the airport on the Kirk Ronan branch? That's an interesting thing, Dapper, because it's not on the Kirk Ronan branch. It's on some weird separate branch line that nobody goes to. Let me in. Let me in. All right, man. I'll let you in, but not for long. Can I help you?
Can you lunatics hear me?
Yeah, I think they can hear you.
Chat, say something if you can hear me.
Can you hear the person? Just keep talking. We'll see what happens.
I don't want to talk. I just want to be here in the call and during the live stream because it's funny.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Okay.
You wouldn't get it. You don't understand.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't understand.
You could never understand.
Understand. Come on.
Yes.
So why did you want to call me?
Because it's funny, and I also want to be on the stream. Hi, stream.
Yeah, Maymay's on call. Hello.
Hello. There's no bet. This is it.
What the plum? Dapper said, yes, I can hear. Thank you, Dapper.
Thank you, Dapper.
Dang, the chat kind of died when I was talking about the Sodor map. Now there's not that many people here, and now I'm sad.
I can revive it with my magical abilities. Booga, 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 booga. Magical ritual. I'm channeling the energy of Clout on YouTube.
Is this clout? Is this how I'm gonna get my clout back?
Yes, me.
Thanks.
It's only me. No, just kidding.
Only you. All right. This is how I'm going to get my clout back. I could rename the title to Trains with Faces live stream,
No,
new information,
stop.
and then that's how I'll get the
No,
clout.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
None of that.
I know. I was kidding.
Don't be silly.
I'm still going to do that. Trains with Faces.
Don't.
Sorry.
I forbid it.
Can I please re-upload the episodes?
No.
Zad.
Stop. No.
Okay.
Why did you say Zad like it was an Invaders character?
No, you know Zam?
Oh, God.
It's Zad.
Yeah. I see.
Hang on, let me see if I can find it exactly. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Now I'm being distracted from the chat that hasn't said anything in a while.
This is all part of my master plan.
What was your master plan, Meme?
I don't think I could ever quite say.
Say
It's a
it.
mysterious plan. It's a mysterious plan. I can't just say it. That would spoil the surprise.
Hi, John Stakenkate. Hi, Nick. Hello, Nick. Or as Meme knows you, Chris.
I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
Hi, Chris. I can't believe you thought that. That's so funny. Nick said thanks, Meme.
I'm very upset with myself. You have no idea.
No, it's okay. You should see what I sent you.
Do I?
Yeah, look at it.
Zad. This sucks.
Yeah. Hey, Nick, you should say something funny. Say something funny that I can like turn into a conversation. There's only 3 people now. This is Big Zad.
Big Floppa.
Big Floppa. I love Big Floppa. He's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, hang on. I'm gonna share this with some of my friends from high school. Maybe they'll join. Cheese indeed. That's so true, Nick. Look at this. Cheese from the dollar store.
The best kind of cheese in the world.
No, there's much better cheese, actually.
I agree to disagree.
I just disagree.
Okay.
Cheese jump scare.
Okay.
Hey guys, check out this cat. That is a cat. That's my cat. Meow. Not too fond of eating.
Bro, it's a dog.
Dapper, you're not too fond of eating shredded cheese by itself. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're not welcome here if you don't eat shredded cheese by the handful at 3 a.m. Somebody did a Trains 06 reskin of Duck, but with Drake's face on it. Meme?
Hi.
Did you hear what I said?
Oh yeah, I know.
I think I showed you that.
Comment on it.
You should. It's kind of funny.
No, I don't think I will.
Okay.
It's funny or not, Phil.
Okay. Hey guys, check this out. Hang on. He want to know where to perk at. Drake the kind of whippersnapper to say, hey guys, you might want to take a look at this instead of just saying what the problem is. The perk is up my ass. No, Nick, no. Y'all ever watch Ghetto Smosh? I'm funny. You are funny, Nick. That's true. This is what happens when potassium touches water.
Watch what happens when pure potassium touches water.
And they're putting that in bananas? You know, it's actually
Can't
interesting.
believe it.
It's actually interesting, guys, with the chat. I actually did a video. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I did a TikTok and it went viral, and people have been telling me left, right, and center that I've been on their For You page. They've seen me. It's kind of surreal, like honestly. And I've been putting it off for months. I've been meaning to go through that video and read like a lot of the comments, because going viral on TikTok is way different than going viral on any other social media. I keep forgetting Smosh is still a thing. I don't blame you, Nick. It's so wildly different from what it used to be. Ghetto Smosh, goaded. That's true, Dapper.
Isn't Anthony like no longer a part of Smosh?
Anthony hasn't been a part of Smosh for like maybe 6 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, look at the unpleasant gradient.
What's the unpleasant gradient? I can't see it.
Well, I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
Maybe if you watched the
missed.
stream and weren't on call, you'd see it. Nick just said, ew.
God, that is unpleasant. What the heck?
Get that gradient out of here. Okay, Nick. Psych, unpleasant gradient jump scare.
All right. I made a vow. I was on the stream. I promise to stop torturing you now.
No, it's okay. This is funny. This is giving me something to do.
Okay. I'll say them.
Hey, y'all seen Daedalus on Twitter? Y'all seen this guy on Twitter at all? Hang on, let me turn. If I turn it in a certain way, it might work. Red Wilbur. Apparently, there's an ARG going on Twitter about like Trains 06 stuff. It's pretty cool. It could be better. Thomas ARGs really aren't. Thomas isn't really suited for ARGs in my opinion, but you know, I think there's one exception to that, and that being Trains with Faces. That was the only good Thomas ARG.
Yes. No.
Stop being rude to your creation.
No.
Be nice.
Okay.
He looks goofy, to be honest. Yeah, Daedalus does look pretty goofy. Okay. Hey, it's me, Goku. Hello.
Hi.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Yippee! Like Zoink Scoob. Those were. Oh, Oh, Nick, I don't want to say that. That's like. That's not. No, I'm not gonna say that in this shaggy voice. Like Zoink Scoob, Gerber Life has accepted for applications for their affordable grow plan, man. Danjwer. Yeah, Dan GWR. GWR Studios. I miss GWR Studios. His videos were fun. His videos were cool. His videos were like pretty cool. I'm sad that he stopped making videos because Turtles and Thomas bullied him. Anyways, You still there, May?
I'm always here. That is correct.
Coolio, like the rapper, he died. I'm sad about that.
Yeah, I heard about that. What's chat saying?
Dapper said, I guess that goofy dude must be in real, quote, danger. The red austerity tank guy.
Chat, how's everything going for you guys?
Yeah.
It's long time no see, chat. What's going on?
You were in the chat, and then
hush. Don't break the immersion. Don't break the illusion.
I will break the immersion because I'm bad at cooking.
Not with the sketty.
There's no immersion in the sketty.
Not with that attitude.
What? Nick said, I'm a tire.
You know what? That's fair. We're all a tire when you think about it. That doesn't make any sense.
I guess. Mario. The Dapper said they are very, very much good. That's good. We're going to go back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. What do you have to say to that, May?
We're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu.
Like Zoink Scoob, Diesel 10 just killed Hank. Whoa, Raggy. Rank is red.
This implies that Murdoch is Scooby-Doo, and I don't like that.
Well, who's Shaggy?
Wait, who's the other one with Neville?
Neville is who? Who's
Shaggy.
Oh.
Shaggy.
Ruh-roh, Neville. Rank just got real. So how's y'all holiday season been going so far? Mine's been eventful, but also uneventful. What is happening? Hello, Tanisha. We're doing a live stream. That's what's up. Hey, y'all thought that was a bad, unpleasant gradient. Y'all thought that was an unpleasant gradient. I got one that's even better. Look at this. This isn't like a screenshot that I took recently. This was like months. This was like a month ago. The unpleasant gradient: red, pink, like army green, and gray. This was during the cheese dollar store call. Anyways,
tell chat that I'm going to bid farewell for tonight.
No, don't leave.
I have no choice. I simply must.
Okay, farewell, May.
Farewell, John. Goodbye, chat. Ah!
All right, so back to just me. Who's calling me? Hang on, guys. I gotta check this out. I gotta see who's calling me. Sorry, I'm putting the AirPods in just to be safe. Hello? Oh, hey, Brandon. What's up? I guess. Hang on. Let me get the AirPods out so I can talk to you. Yeah, there is a delay. There is a delay to the stream, I will admit. So hang on, I'm gonna get my AirPods out so I can you can talk on the stream for a little bit. Okay. All right. Hey guys, here's my good friend Brennan. Hello, Brennan. You're on the air.
Hello, Internet.
Anything interesting you want to tell the viewers this evening?
Anything interesting you want
There's a real like. Sorry, I just wanted to say there's a real bad like echo going on in the back, but that's not that big of a deal.
Speakers on, and I basically was trying to get more synchronization because your video was delayed and the audio was delayed here.
I
I guess we have
understand.
to work with this because it's a bit of a headache. So anyway, my family just got done baking a lot of like Buckeyes and cookies for people in the community.
Oh, sick! Like Buckeyes, like the kind they like those peanut butter with like the dip and the fudge.
You know it, baby.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah.
So how did finals go for you? Because you know.
I got an A, 2 B's, and a C.
Oh,
A
that's
C in history, and I got 2 B's in biology and my geology class. But I got an A in my first aid kit in my first aid class, and I'm also Red Cross certified right now.
wow. That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
You did better than me. I'll just say that much.
I don't even want to know what your grades were at that point, dude.
I'm not gonna say on stream. I'm not gonna do that.
Because it'll destroy your reputation you built on here.
No, it's not gonna destroy my reputation as much as I just don't want to.
Okay. So anyway, new Thomas and Tank Engine idea is we have Thomas and Friends with a crossover with Cyberpunk 2077.
Can you elaborate? Because I don't know anything about Cyberpunk 2077.
Well, I remember you saying the game was kind of glitchy, but here's the thing, man. They've really reworked the game from the ground up, and it's like better than ever.
Oh, that's
They're currently
interesting.
coming for their release of Phantom Liberty in 2023, which is going to be basically their only major expansion to the game. I think it's because it had such a poor launch, people were kind of like sick of it. But I think the hate was unnecessary or unguided. I didn't hate it as much on launch day.
Well, that's interesting. Nice to hear that they've actually fixed it.
Yeah. So anyway, no one in the chat minds if I talk about Cyberpunk. Tell me in the chat right now if you don't mind if I talk about it. If you want to play the game in the first place.
Sorry, what was that? I was kind of not paying attention.
I was asking the chat if they would mind if I would talk about the game, and if they don't mind spoilers or talking about the game if they want to play it blind going first time in.
All right, chat. Y'all mind spoilers for Cyberpunk 2077? I don't ever plan on playing it because I don't believe in video games. I don't subscribe to that. So.
What do you mean you don't believe in video games? You believe they're real?
I mean, I just don't play them. That's all there is to it.
I mean, what's the real? I mean, I'm a pretty big gamer. I mean, dude, I have 74 games on my Xbox already.
I don't own an Xbox or any kind of gaming console for that matter because I just really don't play video games. The last video game I played was like 5 months ago. I played Roblox, and then that's it.
Huh.
No, yeah, I don't really play that much. All right, so chat says you can go ahead and talk about Cyberpunk. So I'm really interested to see what you mean by combining it with Thomas, because that seems like a combo that I wouldn't really expect. Although I'm interested to see what you have to say.
It's more of a crack ship or a meme thing, you know?
Yeah.
Deal 10 could be Adam Smasher or something, and we have Question: have you seen the anime Cyberpunk Edge Runners on Netflix recently?
I have not. I don't really go through Netflix that often.
Dude, go ahead and treat yourself to it. I think you won't regret it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my recommendation. So, yeah. So, yeah, Adam Smasher, if you don't know, is basically this giant, heavily augmented cyborg that's contracted by the Arasaka Corporation. The Arasaka Corporation is basically a giant mega corporation in the world Cyberpunk based out of Japan, but it's in Night City, which is in California. I mean, I don't want to turn the whole stream into a giant Cyberpunk lore session, but I think it's just the idea of I think it's just a funny thing. It's just you can cross over literally anything. I just chose Cyberpunk and Thomas.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. I think it's just like I was trying to do something funny, but it's
Yeah.
I don't want to turn the stream in. We already have like 7 people watching, and the highest we ever had was like, oh yeah, there's 8 people watching right now. But
yeah. Well, now it's gone down to 7.
damn, ruining the quality of the live stream.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think here. What other crossovers would you not mind seeing?
I guess like not like a direct crossover. I say like concept type crossover. I'm not really sure. There was this one like Thomas fan series I've been watching recently called Engines of the Future, where basically Thomas and like Percy and Gordon, they were all like in a coma for 200 years. They wake up and it's like the year 2222, and like the world's changed a lot. And like they're just like getting accustomed to it with like new engines and characters and stuff.
Like it's all maglev or high speed.
It's not maglev. It's like normal trains.
Oh really? Like not steam or diesel, right? It's all electric.
Oh no, there's like diesels in it. It's like mostly diesels actually, except there's a lot of different stuff.
100 years we think they would outgo diesel because it's becoming a rare resource. Like we're almost pushing peak oil.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but like considering the future, I think it's really funny considering
By the way, they use biodiesel.
I forget that biodiesel is a thing. That's probably what they use in that series.
That actually makes a lot more sense if you think about it. Yeah, because biotechnology would advance in 200 years.
And apparently, there's like lore to the Engines of the Future series where it's like, apparently there was some kind of accident on Sodor to where all of the engines were buried by something, but not like kind of like a flash explosion or something like that,
like
to where they were not like that, but something happened to where everyone like was like unconscious and like in a coma or something, and they're being revived slowly but surely. Like Thomas was the first one, and they brought in Percy and Gordon and then Duck and James, and I assume there's gonna be more characters.
And it's kind of like a fish out of water thing where they're trying to find their place in a world that's basically outgrown them or has basically made them outmoded.
Yeah, but they're still like they still do like basic jobs even in this futuristic setting.
Is there like a lot of lore to this future world? Is it like climate change or political instability? Or
there's really not that all types of lore. There are a lot of like future like base things. Like for example, there's this like they don't have cranes anymore. Like a train who's off the tracks. There's like you get a train that's on the tracks. You couple up. You turn on this like this type of like machine or like some kind of magnet type thing where like you just pull the derailed train back on the tracks and then that's it.
Okay. Okay, so it's cool. I mean, actually, it'd be really fun. Thomas the Tank Engine, but post-apocalyptic.
Post-apocalyptic, and that I haven't seen anyone do something like that except it was like ironic. Like I saw someone do like a Mad Max type like Thomas thing back in like 2015 when that was popular.
Mad Max Fury Road. It was Fury Road, I think it was. And it was a movie. Are you looking it up right now?
No, I'm looking up. I was talking to someone else on something else. Jeshington the First said Banana Slammer. I agree.
I don't mind. Once when I was 7 years old, I sat on a banana. And of course, that changed my life. Bass boosted YMCA theme plays.
Thanks, Hugh Neutron. Now, when I was your age, I sat on a banana. And of course, that changed my life.
That's good. No, wait. CGI Thomas crossover with Jimmy Neutron.
Now that I don't I'm not sure about that really. That
just
like random.
Just the randomness of it.
Yeah, actually, Brennan, I think my friend Nick is trying to get on the call at this point. I'm trying. I guess people are wanting to get on the call now. So
Oh, great! The first guy opened the floodgates. I'm just the second coming.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and get as many people in this stream as possible now.
All right, just watch the chat for my takes on stuff. Okay.
Of course.
I mean, I understand. Like I said previously, I'm not that far away. I can drive over instantly. I mean, I understand the whole thing you said about you don't want people to just jump in, jump out of the stream.
I mean, I'm cool with
that.
calling people calling in from the stream, but not coming physically over to my house. That's yeah. That's a little too far.
I mean, Tammy, I'm not that far. It's barely 5 minutes away.
That's true, but still, it's just kind of I don't know how to say it, like a boundary sort of thing. I like calling people on stream, but then physically coming over to my house during a stream, and
if it's unplanned, right? If it's unplanned.
Yeah, if it's yeah.
I mean, I really want to be part of this, man. It's really fun. I feel like I could be a lot funnier on here. I mean, than just me being a voice from a phone.
Yeah, I guess I might have to take that into consideration for future streams.
Yeah. Plus, how are you liking the trains I've donated to you? How are you liking those so far?
To be honest, I haven't used them that much because because how do I say this? Filming for Peace Isn't Quiet has been slow because of school and just real life stuff. But they have gotten use. I have been using them, and I thank you for letting me.
And you still know which mine, which one's yours.
Of course.
Good.
All right, Brennan. Thanks for calling in, but I'm going to see if anyone else is going to join.
I'll be in the type chat. Just watch for me.
All right, thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Stay around, bro. Bye.
Bye. All right, Nick, are you still here? I'm willing to take you in. Preparing to be the next in line. Yeah, Dapper. You know what? You might be the next one. Now we're gonna get Nick on call.
Is that the real John Steak and Cake?
Yeah, it's me.
God damn! How you doing, my guy? How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm fine. I'm cold.
Oh, well, stop being cold.
Says the Canadian. You just
okay. Okay, fucking dollar store cheese, motherfucker.
Wow! Insulting my cheese in my home in this part of the country.
This time of year,
Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely in your kitchen. Yes.
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
Oh. May said, guys, I realize I swore on stream. I'm profusely apologizing for ruining John's sacred PG stream ratings. Well, May, you have to understand, when it comes to my streams, morally, I don't swear. Everyone else is allowed to. I have no issue with that. It's just me. I'm the only one who doesn't. Anyway,
is there like a rule for yourself that you can't swear
on stream? Yeah, like on my YouTube channel. I don't have the heart to do it. Everyone else is free game. I don't mind that.
Well,
Dapper just called me white as the North Pole.
Bro, was white as the okay, Dapper, you fucking New Yorker little shit.
Whoa, don't dox them. That's cringe.
I'm not doxing them. They've told me it before. It's fine. Although maybe they've probably not made it public. But oh well. Sorry. I was talking about Nick. How could you insult me? How could I be insulted? Do you know who you're talking to? You're talking to literally the whitest motherfucker you've ever met. What the fuck, bro?
You're Canadian, so you're automatically white. That's just how it works.
That is like the worst assumption you can ever make about anybody.
That's true. God. That's actually kind of true. I take that back.
Jesus Christ.
People of color exist in Canada. That's my bad. I was just making a joke at Nick's expense.
I'm crying.
Are you crying and dry heaving right now?
What the fuck is dry heaving?
That.
That sounds like I'm taking a magnum shit.
No, but it's do you really not know what dry heaving is? Am I gonna have to get the Urban Dictionary?
Fine, if you're gonna get the fucking Urban Dictionary, then go ahead. It's
All
your- it's
right,
your
so
call.
dry heave. Get oh now. Hang on. Apparently Dapper's trying to call me, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Dapper.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes. Yeah.
Hi.
Mhm.
Yeah. Can I help you?
Hello, you still there?
Yeah. Sorry about that. but-
Oh, I see.
Sorry about that. My mic was weird. Anyways, hello Dapper. Can I help you?
I don't know what to think right now. I already explained in the live chat that about the little railway series I'm making about a singular branch line on a whole railway. Also, another thing, I'm making an Ertl mini series. Yeah.
Like Turtles Ertles?
Oh, hell no! No. Fuck no.
Okay.
Okay, but genuinely though, it ain't gonna be okay. But for real though, these Ertles are not gonna have a single turtle. God bless.
Not a single one. Not a single turtle. That is interesting.
Not a single turtle is going to be on the set, but you know, cats are going to be allowed to be on set. Because you know what?
That's based. Just make sure your cat doesn't like piss on your sky backdrop again.
Oh shit! Oh crap! I need to tell this to the live chat.
Oh god.
If anyone out there has seen the pilot test short for my series, the Dapper Truck Show, you will know that there is a couple. There's like, if you notice something weird about the sky backdrop, the story is that one of my cats, you know, ran into my room, and while I wasn't looking, she pissed on the sky backdrop, and thankfully I dried it.
Imagine that just even happening.
True. Yeah. I've also uploaded another video of my channel, which is like some kind of Croven's Gate check-in shit.
Croven's Gate chicken? Delicious.
No, check-in.
Oh, my bad. My bad, Home Slice.
It was the second video I made on my channel. Have you seen that yet?
Probably not. I don't watch people's YouTube videos that often. Like, if I'm friends with you, I talk to you way more than I do like watch your content. That's not like me being rude or anything. That's just like a mental thing that I do.
Oh yeah, true. But and then here's the thing. I've got other stuff I filmed during the summer, and I'm thinking of, you know, just flip-plop, slapping them together. And then, yeah.
All right, Dapper. I hope you don't mind, but Nick is waiting on me, so I'm gonna get back to him. So, thanks for calling in.
No prob, John.
Farewell.
Toot toot. Farewell. Goodbye.
All right. I'm back online.
D's nuts?
Okay. Well, I'm struggling.
Beatles enjoyer?
Yes, that is me, the Beatles.
You're just all four of them.
No, I'm the Beatles enjoyer. That's what I meant to say. Sorry.
Cringe.
What the fuck did you say about me, you little shit? I'm happy now I graduated. I'm fucking my class.
You didn't graduate.
I didn't. It's a joke. It's a coffee pot.
You will never graduate.
That's true.
Because you're like 16 or something.
I'm fucking turning 18 next month.
Ew.
You're literally ancient.
Ancient? Really?
You're like the dinosaurs compared to me, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm like 1 year older than you. What do you even mean?
Are you?
Yeah?
I didn't know that.
How old did you think I was? I'm turning 19 in a month.
When's your birthday?
January 28th.
I can say my birthday. It's fine. Mine's is January 25th.
Dang, I'm still older than you though.
How the fuck have I? I'm genuinely gobsmacked.
How? I thought I was like the oldest one out of like our group of friends.
Like how our birthdays are like so close to each other.
I guess.
Never knew that. So I guess we're both the ancient ones here, huh?
I guess. Bro is flabbergasted. Hello, Express Bean. I completely forgot to send you the link. I was hoping and begging that you are like hoping and praying you'd be here. Because it's not a stream without you. It's never a stream without you. Old
Express
farts.
Bean. What a
Dapper
name.
called us old farts. Man, shut up.
Bro. Old farts?
Old farts.
Dapper, you're gonna be old fart in like a few years, so I don't know what you're talking about though.
Ratio. What the scallop? Nah, you good. I was at Costco getting a hot dog. That's so based, Express Bean. I mean, we all need a. Yeah, Costco got the $1.50 hot dog.
I know. I've ate Costco food before.
I've had their pizza. It's quite good actually.
Oh, same. Pizzas are great.
Okay, so did you hear about the original, like the founder of Costco, telling the CEO of like the current CEO of Costco? He told the current CEO that if you raise the price of the hot dog, I will effing kill you. Figure it out. That's true. That actually happened.
That hot dog better stay at $1.50.
The Costco founder is my hero. Thanks, Express Bean. That's so true.
Costco.
One of my friends just said they hate Costco. That's cringe.
Well, actually, John Steak and Cake's friend, Costco is actually pretty good.
Yeah, Costco's cool. That's where I get my peanut butter.
I remember I like buying bread.
You like buying bread? You like buying bread?
No,
breaking bread.
Slot or whatever. The fucking I like buying bread from there because a lot of the time they're like the bread that's like there to buy is like freshly like baked. I remember the first time we went to Costco, we bought bread from there. It was like warm because it was like freshly baked, and it was like some of the best bread I've ever had because it wasn't like cold or like hard or anything. It was perfect.
You eat hard bread?
Well, I mean, not hard. Like if unfortunately sometimes if like the bread it turns out to be like hard or whatever. But I don't like eating it. Sometimes I'll just eat it just to finish it off, so we don't throw it away.
I guess. Hey, you should check the you should check the chat. You should check the stream chat.
Why?
Just look at it.
Hard bread. Do you really have to fucking type it out?
I did because it was funny.
Listen, my words are words. I stumble over.
Words
myself.
are words. Those are great. That's a great sentence. Anyways, I'm gonna put the stream down for a second. I'm gonna go grab something real quick.
Oh, am I here to entertain everybody now?
Yeah. Here, I'll turn the volume up so you can talk to the people.
Oh my god. All right, how long will we be gone for?
Maybe like 10 seconds.
Okay. Hello, chat. I am here. I am now the stream owner. Ask me any questions. This is a good time for me to plug my YouTube channel, Blue Tank Engine, the one in the chat. Time to plug. Plug. Follow me on Twitter at FarquaRange. Follow me there.
Your plugging is over.
I'm plugging myself, my Twitter, my YouTube. I need. Why not? I had the opportunity. Is that a Toby?
Yeah.
Oh, that's G-Scale Toby.
That is G. No, it's actually the prop. I bought it for $64,000.
No, you muppet. I'm the one who bought it.
Okay.
And I fixed it up with Sharpies.
All right, so I think you mean stale. Thanks, Express Bean. Shoot, I forgot to show you something on stream while calling you. Just send me a picture of it, Dapper. I'll show it on stream. Express Bean said the Toby prop. Yeah, I got the Toby prop, guys. Check it out. I restored it myself.
That's it. Why'd you give it? Why is the face looking weird? I don't remember that in season.
Oh, this is his unused season 4 face. They made this for season 4.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Also in when season 13 was going to be made with models, they added these weird looking couplers as like a plot device.
Huh.
Yeah, I think it was like some kind of story where Toby got these big couplers to like do something. Anyways, yeah, I got the Toby prop. It's really cool. I actually got a discount. I had a prop gallery like coupon, so this was only like $200. I got a coupon.
That's really convenient.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm glad to have Toby.
That's great. That's great. Jokes aside for a second, right?
Yeah.
For a good while, I never knew why Toby's brass model that was made for season 12 was so weird to me, and I think I finally realized why. The boards are all roughly the same color.
Yeah, there's no like weathering or like anything.
Like look at G-Skill Toby, because that's the best example. Like the main boards are like a lighter shade of brown, and the outer like rims, like the frame of his like shell.
Yeah, you can tell that they're like separately. They're supposed to be like separate planks of wood.
They're different colors. Season 12 Toby is just one color. Yeah,
the brass Toby is genuinely like my least favorite prop from Thomas and Friends.
It is a literal walking, like moving outhouse.
Express Bean said, "Bruh, I just moved and right next to my bed is Action Canyon in box. I've just been too lazy to build it. You should build it. That'd be funny."
I'm jealous of you, dude. I want an Action Canyon. I'll steal it from you. Watch out.
I had Action Canyon as a kid. I think I still have all the pieces. I just need to put it together.
Give it to me. No, I'm kidding.
Did I get a piece of grass with Toby? I did not. It was just Toby.
You have like every G-Scale engine now. I think.
No.
How many? Wait. No, you have no. Wait. You have just Thomas and Toby, don't you?
Yeah, I only have Thomas and Toby.
Sorry.
I don't. Also, I think I'm getting either James or Percy for Christmas. I don't know which one, but I'm getting one of those two for Christmas, which is pretty cool. I left it up to the parents to decide which one I'll get. So I'm kind of excited because I really don't know who I'm getting. Anyways, May got this for me for Christmas, which was pretty cool.
May got you Toby?
Yeah.
Aw, that's so wholesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, here's Toby. And here's Toby.
And here's Toby. That meme was the funniest fucking thing, and it still is to me.
It is pretty funny. I will say, this is probably the G-Scale engine I've been wanting the most since like when I first saw it in 2014, when Toby first came out. I was like, I need Toby. And now 8 years later, I finally got Toby, and it's just so cool because I love Toby. He's just really.
You finally fucking got Toby.
I finally got Toby. I will say the second one.
I don't have this. I don't have enough space in my living space to have any G-Scale engine, so I'm probably never ever going to get a G-Scale Thomas product ever.
Skill issue.
Okay, listen here, you fucking Kentucky-looking head ass. Head ass.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there is no G-Scale Henrietta. It's true.
Not yet.
Oh well.
Express Bean said, I just edited a fan cam about Dart. I don't know what possessed me to do it. That's pretty funny.
It's one of those things.
Yes, it's one of those things.
Just kind of do it. You don't question it. You do it, and then in like a year or two, you're gonna look back at yourself and think, "What the fuck was I on?" What Zaza did I smoke that possessed me to do that?
When you go to a function and they got that za.
I swear to God. Can you imagine G-Scale Gordon? He would be great.
That'd be too
He'd be
big. The only
expensive
reason
to
they
find.
haven't made it is because that'd be too big.
It'd be too expensive.
That too. I
That's
feel
the
like
main
they.
reason why they haven't made like Henry or Gordon. Just too costs too fucking much.
I mean, yeah, and because G Scale is so niche that they probably wouldn't like get that much out of it unless they like made like 1,000 of them and then that's it.
I'm actually kind of shocked they haven't made a G-Scale Edward.
I honest to God think that Edward is the next engine that we're gonna get. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'll talk about G Scale for a second. I actually made a tweet about this. Let me find it. I'm gonna read it out to you guys. Let's see.
All right. Welcome to John's Taking Take audiobooks. Only $19.99 at the local music store on cassette only.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. I made a tweet that just said, Bachman, please make a new engine in G-Scale challenge. Edward, Rosie, Mavis. I'd even take Bill and Ben at this point. So I'm going to talk about those 4 or 5 choices of why I picked those 5 characters in particular. Edward, because everyone wants Edward. Edward's been the most demanded character in G-Scale by far.
Because they made James. So like.
Yeah, they made James back in the day, and he's perfectly fine. So why not Edward? Yeah, they should just make Edward at this point because like everybody wants Edward. I feel like they would get their money back with Edward because even for people who don't like run G Scale, having just a giant Edward model would be a cool kind of like desk piece or like shelf piece. That would be awesome.
It's a CGI one, but
I mean, the CGI Edward looks kind of nice actually. I've been watching some CGI Thomas lately. Edward doesn't look that bad in CGI.
It's not terrible.
Anyway, so Rosie, I've seen people talk about this on Twitter. Rosie is also pretty likely because she's like one of the most popular secondary Thomas characters ever because she's pink. And that's also something else I think that she has going for her. Bachman could make was. So I feel like Rosie has something going for her in which Bachman could make the pink version and then the red version. And
that begs the question: Would Bachman even like make a new engine because now that like CGI isn't like the show's medium anymore?
Well, I mean, they're making Rebecca and Bo in HO.
Oh fuck, Bo! The freaking American engine.
Yeah, the Arizona engine.
The first Bachman Thomas engine just had the ship 0 units. Yeah, that.
No, Bo's gonna be selling 1 Bo million.
Fucking genuinely, who the fuck's gonna buy Bo?
Me.
I'm curious.
I'm gonna buy Bo. I'm going to
Just
buy
to
Bo.
spite me?
No, not to spite you, but to complete my collection. I want Bo for the collector in me. Also, he's not gonna have an iMech, and he's only going to be a limited release. So that's something.
Really?
Yeah.
This random one-off Wubba character, the limited release. I guess that makes sense because nobody likes Bo.
I mean, there's nothing to Bo. That's the thing. And the thing is, they're just recoloring their existing 440, like American 440, and putting a face on it and repainting it as Bo. They're not giving him an iMech.
Would Bo be like technically the laziest Bachman model in that sense?
Technically, yeah. But hey, if it works, it works.
I guess so.
So let me read what
what's one Bachman thing I really want to get before you read whatever you're about to read, right?
Yeah, what's up?
Bachman Jeremy.
Yeah, you might want to get on that because Jeremy's is on the verge of discontinuation.
It's fine. Listen, Bachman Jeremy is like an anomaly to me. It's like, why?
You have to understand the context about Bachman Jeremy. You'll never believe what year he was introduced.
It was somewhere like recently, wasn't it?
No, it was 2013. Jeremy was released in 2013.
Really?
Yeah.
2013.
Yes.
That's kind of bizarre.
Yeah, he was released at the same time as Arian Burt.
I'm not even. I mean, releases like that aren't like too uncommon in the Thomas world. So like, I mean, we got Coldy in 2015 for Wooden Railway, and Fergus and Bertram in 2012. I mean, that's not like too out of the norm.
Yeah.
I only made like Wooden Railway comparisons there. I know there's more. That's just the other ones I can get off the top of my head.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, how Boulder keeps being rehashed in a lot of Japanese merch.
Well, it's because Japan loves Boulder. That's just their thing.
Japan just loves Boulder. I know, it's so bizarre, but
They should bring Boulder back into All Engines Go, just cause.
God.
And then, like in turn, they should bring back Rusty, because apparently he's the only marketable narrow gauge engine.
That's why he's the only had a wood model other than Victor.
Yeah. So, anyways, Dapper said, "I, honest to God, can't wait for someone to make a model series bow face for when Bachman was." You can't even make a model series bow face because, like, are you just gonna make like a model series design, like the style?
That's what Dapper's saying.
Okay, I feel like someone's gonna do that.
You know
what would be funny? So, Nick, do you know that Thomas fan series, Thomas and the Rail Tours by Silver Band?
Heard of it?
It's like he has like Silver Band. He like does these episodes where like Thomas characters talk to real life engines who come and meet the Sodor engines.
Okay.
I heard a bunch of people say, "Hey, Silver Band, you should do an episode where Bo visits Sodor and they have and he has a conversation with Donald and Douglas, and nobody can understand them because of their thick accents." I feel like that'd be funny.
That's actually kind of funny. I like that.
Yeah.
I find that cool.
Anyways, so back to G Scale. Rosie and G Scale, I think, is likely because Rosie is a popular character, being one of the most prominent female characters in merchandise. Like everybody knows Rosie. Everybody knows Rosie as the Pink Train. So, and also, I feel like Rosie has something going for her in terms of getting as much money out of the mold as possible. So, I think they would make her in the pink version and then the red version to maximize sales.
I don't think they do that.
Why do you not think they did that with Diesel and Paxton? Because they're the same.
Because no, I think see, with Paxton, it's different because Paxton is a different product entirely.
No, I mean Pink Rosie and Red Rosie are.
When I say that, I don't mean design-wise. Yes, he does reuse Diesel's mold, but I mean as like he's a different character. Why would I don't? Because Diesel doesn't have a. Diesel was released with his grumpy face in G Scale. It's not like the Bachman thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's like. Why would they sell the same character in two different colors?
You have to understand, Nick. They did this in HO and it worked. So
yeah, it's an HO, but HO's smaller and a lot cheaper to make than G Scale.
I guess, but at the same time, maximizing sales is maximizing sales, and the bottom line is really all that matters to Bachman. Also, that's just what I'm thinking. I think apparently the pink HO Rosie has been selling better than the red one, which is interesting.
I mean, the pink is more flashing than the red, I guess.
I prefer, maybe it's just me, I prefer how the red looks. I just think it looks nicer, but the pink sells better because she's the only pink engine. So
I think them changing Rosie into red was really poorly timed.
Oh, not just poorly timed, just poorly done at all. She should have stayed pink.
No, I like her red coat, but I'm saying poorly timed because she was in CGI for in terms of the Brenner era. She did basically nothing for season 17, 18, all the way until 21. And then when they actually do something with her, she's almost irrelevant immediately after.
Yeah, that was really poorly timed.
And it's every single season beforehand, she's in pink. So I'm not shocked that her pink livery model is selling more because that's more recognizable, more familiar with people than her red livery. Which is depressing.
That is true. And I see a lot of people, especially Marie, on Twitter. I see her talking a lot about how them changing Rosie to be red was really dumb because Rosie's like main marketability thing was her being pink, and that I completely agree with that. She probably, I know I prefer how the red looks. I think overall she should have stayed pink. That's just what I think. Anyway, so moving on, we have Mavis. Now Mavis, I think, would be a character that would work in G scale because she could just reuse Toby's chassis. So that's half the battle fought. That's half the battle. That's half the battle done for designing a G scale. Then all you have to do is design a new shell, and I think Mavis would sell well in G scale because she's a fan favorite among fans. Because she's a classic character. Everybody loves Mavis.
No one hates Mavis. If you hate Mavis, you're not real.
Yeah, you're not real if you hate Mavis. Express Bean said, "We all know next G scale engines are going to be the Adventure Begins Thomas and James."
God, if they actually do that, that'd be cool.
That would be cool, but like, give us a new mold, please. It would be cool, but give us a new mold. Give us a new engine. Anyway, so Mavis, I feel like would work because she reuses half of Toby, and she's a classic character. Everybody loves Mavis.
Everyone loves Mavis.
G-Scale Salty, please, from Express Bean. I don't think Salty would work in G-Scale. I mean his wheelbase... Wait, what?
They did. I do agree with you. They did discontinue Salty from the HO range for a good few years. They only just brought him back.
Yeah, because he's such a pop... It's because in CGI, especially in like the Brenner era and the Bubba era, he's such a prominent secondary character. That's like the whole thing. He's like one of the most... He's arguably one of the most prominent secondary characters of all time.
Like season 8 onwards, he's definitely the most prominent.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He is a very very prominent character.
I know I'm skipping season 6 and 7, but that's a different team entirely.
And even then he was still used quite a bit in season 6 and 7. He was like the main Diesel character. Well, actually no, that's Diesel in this case.
No, it's Diesel. The original Diesel.
Yeah, the Diesel, not Devious Diesel. Because apparently they're two separate characters according to the season 6 Bible.
Beautiful.
I still think about that a lot. That was 3 months ago, but I still think about that writer's Bible a lot. It was so poorly done, and it was obviously from season 6, and that's just another reason why I don't like season 6. Anyways, I think G-Scale Salty could work, but I feel like he's not popular enough. That's like because like I think his model would work because I'll get into this later, but he's got a really short wheelbase, which I think would work perfect. Which does not help for a lot of characters that I think people want in G-Scale, but I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, Salty would be awesome. Like genuinely, I would buy a G-Scale Salty. Well, I'm buying G-Scale stuff, so of course I would get Salty. Yeah. But I don't think he'd be that popular. I think Rosie would be like, Rosie, Mavis, they'd be way popular characters. Like Dapper said, Mavis was kind of marketable back then. Not only was she marketable, she was like a prominent character in the marketing for Thomas, like the promo art back in like the early 2000s. She was a very prominent character.
She was just as prominent as Emily because...
yeah, and then Emily happened, and then she kind of just faded away.
Which sucks.
Yeah, it does. Anyways, so now we get to the last two characters, Bill and Ben for G-Scale. Marie, again, is the one who introduced me to this idea of Bill and Ben having a chance in G-Scale. And it makes sense because, they're one mold. You can make two of the same mold into the two twin characters. And of course they'd sell because no one's going to buy Bill without Ben.
Yeah.
And I feel like Bill and Ben would sell well, not just because they're twins and you'd have to buy both of them. I feel like if you were to make the faces, like the CGI styled faces, but like make them different expressions, like different kind of like smiling expressions, I think that would be cool if they did that. Like CGI styled ones. That would be awesome. What do you think, Nick?
Okay. I don't know about Bill and Ben because I would say that like they wouldn't sell well because I don't know, they haven't been in the show since like season 22.
They were in 20. They were in 24. They were in that one.
Great little engine shows. I keep forgetting that. I don't watch Bubba.
I don't blame you, but they were there, so that's.
They were there. Yeah, I know. I don't know about them because they're not really. See, my biggest how I view things is how they're treated now. Like a lot of these characters, and I don't
Yeah.
like you don't see like all the characters that we've mentioned literally do not get any marketing at all nowadays because they're not in the reboot. So it's
Well,
like,
I mean, to be fair, the
Edward,
reboot
but, like-
for sorry, go ahead.
okay, Edward's in the reboot, but he's such a fucking monstrosity. It's not even pushed at all. So it's like, forget about it. So, like,
To be fair, Nick, I should probably say the Bachman stuff, especially the G Skill stuff, is being marketed at such a different demographic of Thomas fans compared to the reboot. So it doesn't really matter. Because like Rebecca's not in the reboot, but they're still making an HO model of her.
that's so weird.
Why is
too.
it weird? I mean, she's a
It's
prominent
weird.
character in the CGI series.
Not Rebecca. No, not Rebecca. It's weird that like. See, this is what makes the reboot so frustrating to me, right?
Yeah.
I get that HO and G Scale are marketed to different groups of people. That's fine. Okay, whatever. The problem I have with the reboot is that the reason why it even exists because the higher ups at Mattel don't think that the show is the problem, when really the problem with Thomas was their distribution of it. So why would they go ahead and change the main show entirely? It still let their like license out the original designs of a show that they don't consider like their main thing anymore, and let people still make merchandise of it. I do not get it.
It's because the
So
stuff is
dumb.
still popular. It's because that despite how
So
the
why would they change it then? Why would they change it?
You see, the thing about the reboot, the thing that I've realized anyways, is I think the reason that that CGI Thomas in its later years was not marketed well at all was due to the fact that once Mattel got their hands on it, they were not putting their all into it. They wanted a different Thomas than the one they bought. And so they waited a few years until they had the opportunity to make the Thomas they want and to market the Thomas they wanted to make, which is why All Engines Go is doing really good right now because the toys are selling. You know, it's getting put on TV, like, you know, Cartoon Network, Cartoonito. It's on Treehouse, you know, Nick Jr. over in the UK. It's getting marketed. It's getting good merch. The merch is like actually looks like the toys. Or like the merch looks like the stuff on the show, which I know is frustrating. But like I'm an All Engines Go enjoyer, so it's just like I understand what they're doing.
And I'm sorry I'm shitting on it.
No, it's okay. I understand. It's not for everyone.
I'm a terminally ill classic series fan. Okay, you have to.
I am
Please.
too. I like Thomas for like a bunch of different reasons. Like I like most eras of Thomas for a different reason, and I can find enjoyment out of all of them.
I don't know. It's just I don't. I remember back when I'm remembering a few years ago when All Engines Go was first announced, and everybody was saying that it wouldn't do well, and that it only lasts like a year or two, and then it just fall off. And I'm really curious to know if that is going to happen at some point.
No, I don't think so. I think Thomas is just in such a decent spot at this point in terms of marketing and sales and like distribution. I feel like show distribution, toy distribution. I feel like All Engines Go is how Thomas is going to be for a long time moving forward. That's just what I
don't know
think.
how I feel about that.
I don't have an issue with it. I mean, I think All Engines Go, especially lately with season 2, I think the writing has improved a lot. I don't really care for like the main characters being kids. There's a lot of stuff I really like about All Engines Go. Like I said, the writing has gotten really funny. It's gotten better.
I'll be honest. One thing, right? I love Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno's
I love
cool.
I love Bruno. I love him a lot. He's definitely for me, he's the shining star of the whole All Legends Go trash pile or whatever. But other than that, there's nothing really to really grab me over the reboot.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm curious, why do you like the reboot so much? Let's have this conversation.
You know what? I kind of figured we'd have this conversation. I don't know why it is. I was kind of hesitant to watch the reboot, but since lately, like the second half of season 1 and then of season 2, I don't know why. Maybe I have this theory in my brain about I have this theory about why I like the model series so much. I don't like CGI, but then I like All Engines Go. I think the thing is that like when you have something like Thomas, where you got there's like so many separations with every different iteration. So like for example, you got the Railway series. The Railway series is awesome. It's cool. I love it. You get the TV series, which is like, seasons 1 through 7. I love that too. That's awesome.
Me too. Yeah.
Then you get into a separation, which is the hit era. I grew up on the hit era. I don't hate it, but I like it a lot less than the classic series and the Railway series. And so then and I just like it less. So you get into another separation, which is the Nitrogen era, which I am not the biggest fan of, except for Hero of the Rails. Hero of the Rails is the only redeeming quality about the Nitrogen era, because I absolutely love Hero of the Rails. So, but then the rest
of the Rails on DVD. I liked watching that a lot as a kid.
I have Hero of the Rails on VHS. It's really cool.
What the fuck?
Don't question my methods. I'll get killed.
What the hell?
Anyways,
it was actually on a side note before you keep going, right?
Yeah.
Hero of the Rails. What's one thing that when I was a kid that I used to think about that movie? So Hero of the Rails was, I think, one of the very few exposures I had to CGI Thomas back when I was still that like demographic for the show.
Yeah.
So I have more Marvel series stuff than CGI. I have the only CGI things I own from my like childhood DVD collection is High Speed Adventure, which is season 12. That's technically models, but it's also CGI. Shut up. Hero of the Rails and Misty Island Rescue. Whatever. I was a kid. Who cares if it's Misty Island Rescue? I remembered, I would think that they were still using the models, but they were using some kind of different technology to make the faces move finally. And I always thought, oh, how do they make the faces move with the models? Because I didn't know what CGI was since I was a kid. So that's a really funny story about me with Hero of the Rails.
Yeah.
I'll mention that real quick.
Yeah, Express Bean said, I haven't seen All Engine Go yet. I don't hate it or anything. It just doesn't seem like my thing, which I completely understand. It's not everybody's thing. It's definitely not everybody's thing. I think it's cool. If you don't like it, I don't really mind. You do.
Yeah, but keep going with your thing.
All right, so we get to the Nitrogen era. It really sucks. Like, it really sucks. Then we get into the Brenner era, which I am not the biggest fan of. I've grown a disdain for the majority of the Brenner era lately because of how poorly the main characters are characterized. Like,
Blenderization.
Yeah, they're just so not written well. Everyone says Brenner is like a really good writer. He's not that great at writing for like James, Toby, like the main Steam team of characters. He's awesome at like writing for like the non, character, like the characters that aren't like the main characters or like the characters that are established earlier. He's really good at writing for like, a lot like Marion, Paxton here, all like the CGI introduced characters are really good. They're really well written. They're really fun characters. But what happened to the main characters, like the pre-established characters, it just kind of ruins it for me. And that's another separation of just me not liking it. Then we get into Bwaba, which is another separation, which needs no explanation. However, from Bwaba, like the series is just like so bad. However, then we go to the biggest separation, which is Bwaba from All Engines Go. Now, I think my brain just doesn't recognize All Engines Go as Thomas anymore because it's so far separated. It's so far separated from the source material that my brain doesn't even recognize it as Thomas. And so that's how I'm able.
Own separate thing.
And that's how I'm able to enjoy it. It like visually and how it sounds and how it looks and everything. It's so different from classic Thomas that my brain doesn't even register it as like Thomas. Well, it is Thomas. It's a different kind of Thomas.
It's barely Thomas. It's not even
like it is. It's Thomas. It's definitely Thomas, but it's a different kind of Thomas. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you get into like Nitrogen era and then Bwaba and the Brenner era. Visually, Thomas looks the same as he did in the source material, and that's what messes with my brain because it looks different.
Not different enough.
No, it's like so we got it looks the same as the source material, like the CGI stuff, which I don't like. It looks the same, like Thomas looks the same or nearly the same. He's got the same like general design. And that's what kind of messes with my brain when I see the similar character doing things that are really dumb in like, situations that are really poorly written. Then you get into All Engines Go. Thomas looks completely different. Everybody looks completely different. And now my brain, so it's like my brain doesn't distinguish All Engines Go as like the source material of Thomas the Tank Engine. It sees All Engines Go as just a completely different form of Thomas entirely, and that's how I'm able to enjoy it. Also, yeah, there's a little more to it. Also, I just really like a lot of the writing and the voice acting. Like, there's a lot of funny stuff in it. Like Neil Crone Gordon, obviously, that's what drew me in at first because I just love Neil Crone Gordon. No, it's not even it. He just sounds like a really good Gordon. The voice acting for James, Sir Top Hat, Cranky, Skiff, Bulstrode, Annie and Clarabelle. Who else? All of the adult characters are pretty fun. There's also
James's voice.
James has a really good voice. What's his name? Luke. His name's like Luke Marty. Luke Marty is an amazing James voice actor, and it's absolutely criminal that they don't do more with him because James is an amazing character.
He's literally perfect for James.
Yeah, he's like the best James voice. He sounds exactly like James.
I'll just go James because it says the perfect voice. But
yeah. And then we have like most of the adult characters, they just sound really good. Like the voice acting that they got for the majority of the adult characters, they just fit them so well. Yes, Top Hat has a really good voice, or a really, really good voice. Annie and Clarabelle are really fun too. Skiff, he's got like this older kind of voice, but I think it fits him. Bulstrode and Cranky, obviously, they're perfect. Whiff, I adore Whiff in All Engines Go. He is amazing. Whiff is just so good. Like he's this like inventor, like experimental inventor kind of guy, and he's just hilarious whenever he's on screen. His voice actor is also really good because his voice just fits the character so good. Who else is there? Ashima or Ashima, that's how her name is pronounced. That's how her name is actually pronounced in
the show.
No, like not in All Engines Go. That's like in Indian culture. That's how the name is pronounced.
It's Ashima. Okay.
It's Ashima. Yeah. In the Brenner era, like in CGI, Ashima is like the white person version, which is like wrong apparently. Express me saying Skiff is an All Engines Go. Yes, Skiff is an All Engines Go. He appears like semi-frequently. He had an whole episode. Like the second to last episode of season 1 is just about Skiff. And it's funny. He's not a railboat at first because he's just a regular rowboat or a sailboat, my bad. But he does get his wheels at the end of that episode. So yeah. What else could I add? The writing has gotten really funny. I know I've mentioned that, but the writing is like really witty and funny sometimes. Like there's just situations or like dialogue.
It's not bad writing.
Yeah, they got a really good head writer for season 2. They got a really good like producer. It's just really funny. Like, in kids shows when like they say something that's just like genuinely funny.
Okay.
It's just something like that. And I know it's a kid show. I know it's like, but I feel like since we're season 2,
everybody in this fandom likes a kid show.
That is true.
Specify
that. That is true. That is true. Yeah. So, anyways, that's why I like All Engines Go. It's just cute. It's a cute little show that I don't really have to think too deeply about whenever I watch it. It's just like funny, haha train show. Yeah. Anyways, back to
about why I hate All Engines Go. I'm kidding. No.
Okay.
I mean, if you want me to.
No. I think Twitter exists. If we want to hear why people don't like All Engines Go, just watch like one of those videos on Twitter, or not even like Twitter, but like YouTube.
I meant like my opinion, but okay.
Okay. Well, what is your opinion?
I mean, first of all, you just spent like a good few minutes talking about why you like it, And,
yeah, go ahead.
So it's only fair that like I give my opinion. I won't stay too long on this because I think what I'm saying is like basically what every other All Engines Go disliker pretty much thinks. I think overall, I don't think it's from what I've seen, right? It's not terrible. And from you, how you've said about it, I can definitely tell that it's not like a very crappy generic kid show that everybody thought it was going to be right when it was announced. But I don't think it's too not Thomas to the point where it's like I don't think it should even be associated with the Thomas brand. It should just be its own thing. That's my point. It's like it can have good writing, it can have good witty writing, it can have good storytelling, whatever. That's great, but everything else that isn't Thomas just doesn't make it Thomas. So at that point, just make it something different.
I understand
So, like,
that.
So it's like, yeah, it might be a good kid show, but it's like compared to what came before it, I mean, I don't know. It's a very tricky question for me. I think genuinely I probably have to watch like an episode or two just to get a proper opinion because I haven't watched a single episode of All Engines Go. But right now, I just don't think that like it seems like it's a good kid. It's a decent kid show, competent kid show, but I think it's so detached from Thomas. It shouldn't be Thomas. It should be its own thing.
Yeah, I mean, it is its own thing, really. It's just like, it's so far disconnected from Thomas, even visually. Like, Thomas looks nothing like what he does in the first 24.
It's just not Thomas. Flat out, it's just not.
I get that.
So I don't even really, in the same way you don't view it as a Thomas, like connected to, like it's sort of like how your brain doesn't really compute it as like a Thomas thing. I don't think it just should be Thomas at all. And the whole like idea of like you mentioned earlier about how Mattel wanted to make like Thomas the way they want to make it, and like they like when was All Engines Go announced? In like 2019,
October 2020.
2020. They waited 7 years to do that. Why the fuck would you wait 7 years to do that? Just
to be fair, in all fairness, okay, so like in all fairness, it was confirmed several years ago that that Mattel wanted season 20 to be the last, and then they wanted to immediately start on a reboot that focused on Thomas, Percy, and James. However, Ian McHugh and Michaela Winter somehow convinced them to give them 4 more seasons of the classic-ish Thomas like design before rebooting it all. And that's why Big World Big Adventures exists.
Yeah. And that whole trash fire was even a thing.
So we would have gotten All Engines Go in like 2017 if it wasn't for Ian McHugh.
Yeah, now if you mentioned that, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, we probably would have skipped over like, all the arguing about like, however, I feel like, especially in 2017, I feel like an announcement that CGI Thomas is dead and we're getting like what would be a beta version of All Engines Go at that time, I feel like it would be like even bigger pandemonium than it was in 2020. Like,
I guess because, yeah, that would be true. I don't know. All Engines Go to me is a very like icky topic. So I never really talk about it too much.
I get that.
I usually just shit on it most of the time, but like I genuinely don't really like know what to think of it.
I mean,
honestly,
yeah, I understand what you mean. It's weird. It's like a weird kind of show, but I like it.
It's all like again. I'll repeat this point. It's so far from Thomas. It just shouldn't be considered Thomas at this point. It should just be its own thing, own characters, own everything. I don't know.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
I definitely don't want to seem like I'm like those generic angry Twitter users that like complain like, oh, Audrey's spinning in his grave or whatever. But it's like, I don't know. I'm just sad that that's what kids are growing up with. Like,
I mean, I'm not. I mean, they can grow up with like whatever kind of stuff they want to. It's just because it's just like it's a fun little show, and I mean, I don't really have any issue with it.
Maybe I shouldn't really be saying that if I haven't watched an episode of it. So.
If you want some episodes, I'll give you some episodes to like watch because there's some that are actually like pretty cool.
Hey, give me some, dude.
All right, let's see. I'll type them out for you.
I won't watch them now, but I'll definitely.
I know, but I'll
if-
give you like a list of the ones that I feel like you could. You
Give
should
me
watch.
the good shit, and I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Maybe we do a stream like this again. We could do like a follow-up section where we talk about this again after I've watched them all. That'd be
Yeah. All right, so I got 3 episodes that I think are pretty good from season 1. What else could I include? I feel like I gotta throw in at least one episode that's like not great, but I feel like it's just something to
Show me the
have.
Bruno. Give me the Bruno ones. I want to watch the Bruno ones.
Okay. All right, so some of these are like not on YouTube. Like all of these aren't on YouTube because Mattel just takes down any uploads of these episodes. So you might have to go through like Google Drives and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
What else is there?
I'm pretty sure they post the episodes on their on the official Thomas channel now.
They
like,
don't.
always-
Not really. They don't. There's like one episode out of these, like however many I'm typing out.
Oh, okay. Jesus, how many are you typing out?
Just a few. There's like 100 or so episodes, like as we speak, and season 2 is not even done yet because there are like 52 episodes per season. Let me think. What are some other? Hang on, I'm gonna read the chat real quick. A snowball
what
in
is chat
July. HHH Greg. That's so true, May.
Panasonic Blu-ray, $99.
I know you might not be looking at chat, but in all honesty, I've really grown out of this chat. Me too. I'm not big on CGI anymore. I mean, I still like Soder's Legend Lost Treasure, Hero of the Rail, stuff like that. The writing is just not my thing anymore. I think Paxton is one of the best additions the CGI series ever made. Absolutely. Paxton's amazing.
I like Paxton. I love him.
What were
He's
some
a
other
good
episodes
boy.
that Bruno was in? I can only name like a few because I haven't watched like all of the episodes, but what were some episodes that came out like recently?
It's actually a really funny thing that I have with All Engines Go. Actually, I one time I went with on like a mountain like a trip with like one of my family friends, and we went to like the mountains or whatever to stay in like a resort or something.
Yeah.
And it was like earlier this year, and we went on like TV. We watched like TV because I think the internet there was like really shit. So like TV is the only thing we can have while we're indoors until we go out and do something. One of the things that came on was like one of the channels was available was Treehouse. That's like the Treehouse.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that. And All Engines Go was playing, and he used to watch Thomas when he was the age demographic, and so like he has a very general understanding of like what Thomas is, or at least what he looks like. And so when he saw it, he was like, "What the heck is this crap? What is this? It looks stupid." And it was in all honesty, it was that one clip where Thomas is in the minecart from that one episode. I hate it so much. Okay. He saw it and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's the reboot. They reboot the show." He's like, "What the hell? I'm the goddamn." And it actually, what ended up happening with that, it ended up spiraling into me talking about like the show and stuff for like to him for the first time, like properly, because like we're like besties, like
Yeah.
old friends. So it's like he's known for like a while that I still like Thomas, but I just never like explained it to him like properly because he doesn't remember very much. And like, I remember I told him about Ringo Starr narrating, the first 2 seasons. He's like a Beatle, like the biggest band ever. So he was like, "What the fuck?" Bro, literally. His
Yeah.
reactions are funny, but yeah, that's the only like really positive memory I really have with All Engines Go. The fact that I just like spent time like geeking over a train show. It was really fun.
Yeah.
I even recently, I decided to show him like Project Tiger Moth. I
Yeah.
showed him that,
Yeah.
and he was like, "God damn!" He was impressed by it.
Yeah.
So even non-Thomas fans are impressed by All Engines, but impressed by Project Tiger Moth. You heard it here, folks.
I had I'd say like an acquaintance from my major in college, DM me and ask me if I knew about Project Tiger Moth, and because I think this person he has done he was the co-director for the SpongeBob movie Rehydrated collab project.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool, and he like indirectly communicated with Jacob Flying Pringle before, because like they both were working on the the Help Wanted first episode of SpongeBob Rehydrated collab,
I see.
and so he knew about Project Tiger Moth, and so we actually had like a really long discussion about it because he watched Thomas as a kid, and he knows that I like Thomas because I posted a video in one of the chats, because like my major involves like TV, movie, like film production stuff, so it was pretty cool talking
That's
about like
amazing.
Project Tiger Moth and like stuff with like the original model series. So that was pretty cool. Anyways, here's like a list of episodes that I would recommend.
wow.
Really,
A super long shortcut. That's the one with Thomas and Gordon carrying
Yep.
that one
Yeah, that's the one with
comically
Gordon.
tall load cart, right?
Yeah,
New male engine, more than a pretty engine. Kana. Oh yeah, Kana's a thing. I forgot.
yeah. I will say Kana Recharges is like a really good episode because it touches on a topic that like I haven't seen like any other kid show touch on. Kana Recharges, basically she's talking about she wants to recharge her mental battery, as she says, because that people have
wow.
that, and the other engines don't really get it, so they try to cheer her up by like playing games with her and stuff, and she keeps insisting that like that's not how you recharge, and the other engines just don't understand, to the point where Kana has to like yell at them, say, can you just please leave me alone for a little bit, and they all are like sad, but then Kana like saves them from like getting caught in a storm. They like hide in a tunnel, and then she like actually recharges a little bit in the calmness of like just sitting in a tunnel quietly while a storm goes over. And that's kind of like the whole episode, and I feel like that's like an actually really great topic for a kid show.
It's like their way of tackling the burnout.
Yeah, it's just like it's
burnout you need. Okay.
And I feel like the way they handled it was excellent because they did it in a way that I relate to a lot, and like I'm sure a lot of other people would relate to. And I feel like it was really well executed. Anyways, I probably should say Dragon Run is like the only one on here I don't think is that good, but I feel like I feel like you should watch it because it's like
that's the episode where Edward and Henry first appear together.
That is true. It's also the one where with James, like most prominently James, where James gets chased by a dragon.
Yeah, I know about that. Why the fuck? Hold on. How have I've just realized. How come some of these I know what they are just by their names?
Probably because like maybe it's just because the titles are so obvious to the plot.
I think also because like I think there's another fandom member. I think his name's Jerome. He's one of the German users.
Oh
he likes All Engines Go a lot, so he tweets about it kind of often.
Yeah. I'm actually there's actually an All Engines Go server.
Oh really?
Like it's pretty big. Like they've got like a few hundred people in it. Like there's nearly 300 people in it.
Well, anything will have its enjoyers, so you guys have your fun.
So yeah. Let me read the chat. My major is business because I be getting that bread. That's good for you, Express Bean. You got that bread in you. So back to G scale. We were off the topic of G scale for like an hour.
We were on the topic of all Just Go for like an hour. Fuck.
Yeah. So you were saying something about Bill and Ben in
Yeah.
G scale before we got off topic.
I was saying something.
Yeah, you were saying something about like you didn't think Bill and Ben would work for some reason.
Oh yeah. Because sorry, I have to recollect like an hour ago. Sorry. I don't think they. I'm not saying they wouldn't do well. I'm just. I don't know how well they do because like it's if they do Bill and Ben, that's the first time any set of twins has been made into G scale. So it's
Annie
like,
and Clarabelle.
sorry, let me. Hey, fuck you. I meant, like, you know what I mean? Like engines, like locomotives.
I
type
guess, but like
things. That's the first time.
just
So
because
it's
they're
like,
twins automatically means they're gonna sell well because there's two of them,
yeah, there is two of them, but it's like
which automatically means they're gonna sell. They are gonna sell if there's two of them. They're also like
They're
really
gonna-
small
they're
engines.
gonna sell like. They're gonna sell, obviously. How well they're gonna sell, I don't know. I don't think they would sell.
Well, considering G scale is so niche and like not many people buy it anyways, I feel like it's gonna do decent regardless because like Diesel and Paxton I heard did pretty good. So like I think Bill and Ben are gonna do good by default considering that they're getting $400 that Bachman is gonna get $400 out of, two engines that are basically just one mold.
I think where I'm pulling my opinion from is, right? And I know it's like probably not a good like comparison to make, but I'm gonna like talk about it anyways. I'm thinking about like Lionel, O-scale, Arian Burt as a comparison for this.
Okay.
I know they're O-scale, I know they're smaller, but they still costed quite a bit.
That's because they were
And
sold
they-
together for a while.
They were never sold together.
Yeah, they were. Like the first run of them.
The first run, but they didn't. Even then, it didn't sell very well.
That's
Even when they
true.
got their
It's because
Lion
it's
Chief
because it's
releases.
Ari and Bert. They're like such tertiary characters that nobody cares about them. That's why they weren't brought back for the Bluetooth Lionel stuff in 2018. It was just Thomas, Percy, James, and Diesel.
Hmm.
They tried to bring Ari and Bert back for the Lion Chief 2013-14.
Shit,
Yeah, but then they sold like not at all. Like I only know like one person who has Ari and Bert from the Lion Chief like series.
Same. So it's like they did terrible. They did awful.
Yeah, that's why Bachman discontinued Ari and Bert in HO because nobody likes Ari and Bert.
Nobody buys them. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because
it's
Ari and Bert, they're just such like. That's why they're not making them in G scale either. Because Ari and Bert
So
don't
that's
sell.
why
well.
I'm not saying that Bill and Ben would do like they wouldn't sell at all. I'm just saying that like they wouldn't do very well.
I feel like they'd have a better chance than Ari and Bert overall.
They have a better chance. Yeah, they have a way better chance, but they probably wouldn't be like on like they probably wouldn't be on the market for very long.
I guess so.
All things considered, I'm thinking like few long-term things here as well, not just like
Yeah,
the
I understand.
time. So it's like I don't know. It's very that's what I think.
Yeah, I get it. So, going along with this tweet that I made a comment. Well, I added an addendum to the tweet. Actually, let me read the chat. Bill and Ben have a chance since Cool Props is making them. That's an intro. I don't know how that correlates, but I guess that makes sense. Speaking of,
Like Bill and Ben are being made by Cool Props, which Cool Props is probably never going to make them because they are still stuck with Thomas. Because
why are they taking so long, anyways? Like, I'm genuinely wondering.
I don't know, bro.
Are they having that much trouble? It's been like 3 years.
Christ.
Y'all are never Yeah, I see people talking about how y'all are never getting like the full ass FNF game. Y'all are never getting Cool Props, Thomas.
Y'all are never getting him.
Speaking of Lionel, I remember someone made a custom Edward in the G score range. Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I think this person also made a custom Henry Gordon, Donald Douglas Duck.
Oh, I don't know. No, I think you're thinking of a different person. It was the
Hey.
G scale Lionel.
Yeah, we're talking about G scale.
Yeah.
Oh, G scale Lionel. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of
There was this guy on
Bachman.
YouTube who made an Edward out of a James, and it's actually pretty
He also
lit.
made a Tom LBC Thomas
And
Black
then
James.
and then a special letter Thomas.
Yeah, I know.
So there I made an addendum to my tweet because I see a lot of people talking about how they want this character in G scale, and I feel like this character would sell really well. However, there is an issue.
Which character?
Duck.
Oh, Duck. Oh,
Duck-
he wouldn't.
Duck-
I don't think he'd sell.
No, I think Duck would sell really well. In HO, Duck sells really well. Like Duck and Oliver. Those two Great Western engines sell like really well. If you go to Bachman's website and you see like the most popular engines bought in the Thomas range, Duck and Oliver are in the top 5. That is something to keep in mind.
BachmanTrains.com, is that what it is?
Yeah, BachmanTrains.com. You'll see that in like
Okay.
their most popular, like their most bought items are like Duck and Oliver, and also like I think Donald and Douglas too. Maybe.
How can I check that?
I'm not sure. You have to go to like their products and like go through the Thomas stuff. I'm pretty sure that's how you do that.
God, the prices are expensive.
Yeah, I should probably say don't use Bachman's main website for buying like the individual items. Their website is they've literally explicitly said don't use the Bachman website for buying like the engines if you're just like a single customer. The website is only for like third-party sellers like Train World and Model Train stuff. And like people and like Amazon who buy their stuff and then sell it in batches. So yeah, that's for like retailers. The website is for retailers. Go to the retailers if you want Bachman stuff.
$200.
What?
Spencer is $200.
Is he
He
art-
is the most expensive fucking thing on that website.
You wait for Rebecca. I think she's gonna be way more. But anyways, Duck and Oliver.
My guy, you just said that don't buy from the fucking website, right? Okay, I went on Amazon, right? I just said Spencer's $200, right?
Yeah.
He's $287 on Amazon.
Okay, so you know how I said buy from Amazon? Do not buy Bachman stuff from Amazon. Do not. It's the worst mistake you could ever make. I've heard horror stories of people who buy Bachman from Amazon and their stuff comes like crushed. Like Lance Trainboy bought a Skarloey from Amazon several months ago. Skarloey was crushed. He was like destroyed.
wow.
So yeah, don't buy Bachman from Amazon. Go to Train World or
Maybe.
Nicholas Smith trains or like model train stuff. Those are like the 3 big ones. Anyways, so Duck, I feel like Duck and Oliver, they're really popular characters in HO, especially because they're Great Western, and they're just like popular characters in general. And I feel like they would both sell really well in G scale because they're popular characters. They sell well in HO. I think they would sell well in G scale because G scale is niche and it mainly pertains to the the older fans who want those characters, and that's why I think Duck and Oliver would sell well. However, I don't think Duck would really work in the confines of the G scale range, and this is why. You have to understand, Nick, when it comes to Bachman's G scale stuff, they have to fit a certain radius of track in order to be like made.
Yeah, I know.
So like it's the 4-foot radius of
to
track.
function, to work, I know, yeah.
Yeah, and so like that's why Thomas and James and Diesel and Paxton all have flangeless middle wheels because they wouldn't be able to traverse the 4-foot radiuses
I know.
without it. That's also why
Yeah.
G scale Emily's bogies. That's why they swivel out so far to fit the
And
4-foot
Edwards,
radius.
too.
Well, Edward's not in G scale, but
I keep shit.
He just
I'm
said-
an HO.
he should get G scale. He should just get made in a G scale at this point. Like, why is he not? I'm betting in the next couple years he's going to be made in G scale. I guarantee it. Anyways,
Right, better hold their breaths.
I give it a little bit. It'll be him and Henrietta. They're up next. I know they are. Anyways, so Duck has a really long wheelbase if it wasn't already clear. Duck is a very long tank engine, and I feel like he would not work in the confines of the 4-foot radius unless they did something radically. Unless they pulled some kind of like magic abracadabra out of their sleeve and somehow made him work, Duck is just not viable in G scale. Because, like I said, his wheelbase is way too long. He wouldn't be able to go over the curves. And I said this on Twitter, and I see people like talking about, like in the comments, I saw people like talking about how they could like overcome that. Like Arlo posted a picture of his custom G-scale Dean goods that he's making for Lance Train Boy, which is probably a similar wheelbase to what Duck would be. And he said this one does not fit around radius 1, which is the 4-foot radius curves. And so Nick HBS, different Nick, said, I could see them doing Oliver. He's arguably more popular than Duck and actually has a manageable wheelbase. Alternatively, if they did do Duck, they could possibly put the dummy wheels on one of the ends instead of the middle, which doesn't make sense. That just would not work because he'd probably fall off the tracks if like...
Oh, yeah. That'd be so goofy looking.
Yeah, so...
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't work because if Duck's wheels would go outside of the track, then how the hell would the pickups work?
Yeah, I mean, the pickups for G-scale are in the axles. I should probably mention that. They don't have, like, brass pickups like the HO stuff. The pickups are in the axles.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so they don't have to worry about that. So, and then Arlo came in and said that probably wouldn't work because of all the weight over the rear axle. It just dipped down and the flanges wheel would catch anyways. Only practical way I could see Duck being made for D1 curves is to make the rear axle hinged like some large-scale Pico and LGB locos. Nick said, which would mean he couldn't have side rods. In other words, he's physically impossible. Arlo said, no, LGB and Pico have a very clever way to make hinged side rods. Look at any of their Decapod steam locos, Nick, and you'll see what I mean. It's some very clever German engineering. So basically what they do is they put the back wheels on a pivot and the side rods pivot with it. It's actually pretty cool. And that's how, like, they have, like, longer wheel-based engines work.
Okay.
However, I feel like that wouldn't work for G-scale Duck because in, like, Thomas's side rods in G-scale are a solid piece of plastic. I don't think that would work for Duck because I assume it's the same for James, Percy, Diesel, Paxton, all those guys. So I feel like Duck is just not possible unless Bachmann figures something out. If they can figure something out, that would be amazing.
Oh, it would be amazing, yeah.
Although I feel like something else. Maybe I'm overthinking, but I think perhaps there's a way. Maybe it's because I think that maybe the HO Duck is like way too long compared to the like Thomas. And I feel like that's what's messing with my mind. I feel like if they shorten Duck to like his CGI proportions compared to a G-scale Thomas, I feel like if they shortened him enough, not to like Thomas level, not to like a normal 5700, if they shortened Duck enough to where he could fit around the curves, I feel like that could work. Because CGI Duck is he's really short in length compared to like how he was in the TV series.
Right.
I feel like if they'd have to compromise a little bit in his length. And if they pull it off tastefully, I don't think I'd mind. Because yeah.
God, okay.
Express being said.
I'm very disinterested, but it's getting really late for me, and I think on that note, I'm gonna head off the street.
All right. Thank
you for allowing me on to talk. I'll definitely try and find the All Engines Go episodes and try and watch them. Please invite me to your streams more. This is really fun.
Of course. I don't do that many streams, but of course.
All right. See ya, John.
Farewell, Nick.
Farewell.
Well, that was fun. It's over, John. Mom counted to 0. The doomsday is upon us. That's so true, man. So for the 3 people still watching, sorry if I was just boring you guys. I was just talking to Nick the whole time, but I might stay on here for a few more minutes before leaving. You should call me. I might in a little bit. This was a chill stream. Glad you thought so, Express B. It'd be so funny. It'd be so awesome. It'd be so cool. I hate that song. I hate the Teen Titans Go movie. It's not good. Hop on Fortnite. Can I call you again? I want to show you a little funny. I suppose, Dapper. I suppose you can do that, but not for long. Because, you know, I've been going for like 2.5 hours at this point. So I think, yeah, you can call me. If I can see what you're wanting to show me.
Alright, man.
These nuts.
Ah, haha, very funny. Okay, hold up. Look, good. Uber.
It's her.
The goob. Are you showing this to the stream?
No,
It's the
I'm
goober.
just. It's the goober. I still can't believe you own one of those. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I deadass just own these plushies. Like, I own
Good.
Annie, I own Garcello, and I fucking own CJ. So fucking insane. I'm like,
Nice. Now I want
I
you
mean,
to grab
the names
Annie
were good.
very aggressively, like how people do on like funny videos. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Wait, hold up.
That's the funny I wish to see.
Hold up. I gotta get out of Garcello too. I need to.
I need to see the other one. I need to see the other half.
Hey, buddy. Would you like to say something?
Why does it look like he's got cool shades
I don't know.
or a sleeping mask? I don't know. I just think that's funny. Bro really look like that.
Hey, hold up, buddy. Hey, you wanna speak into the microphone and say something?
Spaghetti.
Oh, that was not more. Oh, that was not very nice. That was not nice. That was very unkind behavior. I'm gonna have to put you back in your bag.
You have been banned.
True. I would bring out the dough, but unfortunately, he is very aggressive, and he is basically my worst child out of all the 3 plushies.
Who's the dough?
He was the first plushie I got out of the 3.
Oh, the other one. Okay.
I would bring him out, but he is horribly aggressive, and I don't know if you've seen his live streams, but I remember I showed him off in some of Nick's live streams, and I was wildin' with those.
I see.
So yeah, he's my. So, okay, the 2 goobers that are unbagged, these 2 right here, they're cool.
Yippee!
They're breakfast.
They're breakfast?
Him, on the other hand, no, they're precious.
Oh, I thought you said breakfast. I was like, yeah. And then that one is just like
He's the
feral.
aggressive one.
Feral.
He's the feral and aggressive one. I don't I don't want him taking a piss on my Christmas tree this year. So if he does, and if he does, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm going to put him in the closet so he could,
Yeah.
let his brain run low.
No brain, only bitey. Only bite and aggression. Brew. I love me a cold brew. When that cold brew hits. You ever seen that meme, Dapper?
Oh, that fucking meme. When that cold brew hits.
And then dude explodes. That's genuinely one of my favorite memes.
And the doom music playing in it just makes it better. I love it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You know what? Since this guy really wants to come out onto the stream,
when that cold brew slays. Oh my god.
Hey buddy, are you actually going to be nice for once?
Imagine if he wasn't, it'd be funny.
Hey, you being rude as per usual.
You killed him. He's dead.
And I put a dent in
You put a dent in your damn wall.
I'll put a dent in my damn painting. Hold up. Oh shit. Okay, that was a terrible mistake. Okay, the painting's all fine. It just hit that painting I have on top of my bed.
Express Beam, what do you mean by the Alec Baldwin polar bear? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? When that cold brew slays. Polar bear is voiced by Alec Baldwin. I did not know that. I thought he only voiced the Boss Baby. Dapper, you still there?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get.
Nothing else. I got nothing else to say. I just wanted to show off my plushie goobers, my little plushie goobers, especially that Dolovin piece of shit right there.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. That was very nice.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'll show the three plush goobers again sometime.
Hopefully.
Yeah, 3 plush goobers. Three railway engines. Who? I only know the 3 plush goobers.
Yippee! All right, Dapper. I think I'm gonna get off here and close out the stream.
All right, stream. Bye bye.
Farewell.
Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and YouTube, I guess. So, bye.
Hit the slay button. All right. When one story ends, another begins. Okay, Czar. Oh, dear God. Express Bean?
What's 9 plus 10?
19?
21.
That's so true, bestie.
Good night. Good stream.
Thank you. The first time I've ever called with you. It is the best.
True. I guess.
Well, that was fun. Just Express being coming in here at the last second. Unfortunately, old Charlie Bean 23. I have no idea who you are. 21. So, anyways, guys, this was a really fun stream. Very chill stream, as Express Bean said, which I agree. This was fun. This is great. I might have, since I'm on break for like 5 weeks because of college. I think I might do more of these. I very well might do more streams. Might have to get some like different people on, like more than just like the 4 people. I'd love to get like a ton of different people on, like in the stream, like a whole bunch of streams. So, anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. This was very fun, and I want to start doing spaces. Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm not big on spaces because you can't really save them like you can live streams. Anyways, guys, thank you all for being here and being in the chat, having fun with me. And I think I will talk to you all later. I think I'm gonna might do it like posting a video soon, which I think is gonna be fun because I haven't done that in a while. So, anyways, thank you all for being here, and I will see you all later. And farewell.